Good morning. It's Thursday, February 19th. Let's do a little nutshell news. Yesterday, Wednesday, the 18th, Les Wexner was questioned at his home in Ohio by the House Oversight Committee about his interactions with Jeffrey Epstein. Wexner was mentioned many times in the Jeffrey Epstein files having to do with the financial support of Jeffrey. Basically, Wexner is claiming not to know anything about Epstein or his crimes. The governors of the United States have arrived in Washington, D.C. for the National Governors Association annual conference this week. The National Governors Association is one of the few bipartisan institutions left in the United States. And I just want to be a little funny this morning. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, formerly known as Prince, not that one, is arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office. This is over the Epstein files. Heads are rolling in Europe. Today in Washington, D.C., President Donald Trump will meet with representatives from more than 24 countries who have joined his Board of Peace, which does not include Pope Leo, who declined his offer. Yesterday, I reported about an avalanche in Northern California where skiers were trapped. 8 of the 9 that were still trapped yesterday have been found deceased. 1 is still missing. Horrible accident. Out of ground news this morning. On Wednesday, a bipartisan Senate delegation, including Jeanne Shaheen, Chris Coons, Richard Blumenthal, and Sheldon Whitehouse, returned from Odessa, Ukraine, to urge Congress to sanction Russia. The trip aimed to pressure Moscow at a critical moment in the conflict because Putin is not agreeing to any peace deals within reason. The U.S. State Department will be imposing strict visa restrictions on 18 Iranian officials over their involvement in serious human rights violations. Especially suppressing free expression and peaceful assembly in Iran. How about the Cabinet of the United States? Do you think we can impose visa restrictions on them? Or Kristi Noem, or Pam Bondi, or the list goes on and on. A massive pileup on Tuesday in Colorado on Interstate 25 near Pueblo, involving 36 vehicles, killed 5 people and injured 29. My God. There was a dangerous brownout. Apparently, dirt was whipped into the air and it became like driving through fog in a way. The FDA is going to drop the 2-study requirement for new drug approvals, keeping us safe in the United States. That's your news for today. Like, subscribe, comment, and share.